Does somebody, Dean or Gordy or Stuart or anybody, somebody want to shoot Doug a text just to make sure he knows? Oh, never mind. There he is. Poof. It's like magic. Amanda, oh no, I don't have 5:30 yet. Now I do. It's 5:30, Amanda. Can we go? Are you ready? Amanda?
Yes.
Can I?
You can start. We're all ready to go.
Okay, excellent. So I would like to call to order this public hearing at 5:30 p.m. For Monday, July 6th. I have an opening statement to read. This public hearing is convened pursuant to Section 465 of the Local Government Act to allow the public to make the representations to council respecting matters containing in the following proposed bylaw. Colwood Land Use Bylaw number 151, 1989, amendment number 171, CD 27, Belmont Jerome, bylaw number 1807, 2020. All persons who believe their interest is affected by the proposed bylaw shall be given an opportunity to be heard or present written submissions respecting matters contained in the proposed bylaw. You will not be discouraged or prevented from making your views known. However, it is important that you restrict your remark to the matters contained in the proposed bylaw. Each person will be given the opportunity to speak. When all in attendance have spoken once, additional opportunities will be provided to speak again during the public hearing. Prior to speaking, please clearly state your name and address. The function of council at this public hearing is to listen to you rather than debate the merits of the proposed bylaw. After the public hearing has concluded, council may, without further notice, give whatever effect council believes proper to the representations made at the hearing. Please be reminded that there will be no other opportunities to speak to this bylaw. The opportunity is now. Moving on to introduction and background of the bylaw. Our Director of Engineering and Development Services, Brent Molnar, will introduce the proposed bylaw.
Thank you very much, Your Worship. As noted, we are here tonight regarding the Colwood Land Use Bylaw number 151, 1989, amendment number 171, CD 27, Belmont Jerome, which is bylaw number 1807, 2020. The proposed bylaw amends the zoning of 85 Belmont Road from RM4 apartment senior citizens to a comprehensive development zone, CD 27, Jerome Belmont zone, enabling an increase in residential density, addition of permitted uses, and increasing the height up to 15 stories, and also reducing the parking ratio. Notification was provided on June 19th until today, July 6th, 12 noon. During this time, the public hearing binder has been available by appointment at the front counter and also provided digitally on the city's website. Notices were placed in the Goldstream Gazette on June 24th and July 1st, and neighborhood notices were also sent out to 70 properties within 75 meters of 85 Belmont Road. Thank you.
Thank you. Moving on, there isn't not a direct presentation, but the proponents are here to answer any questions that the public may have of them. So I'm going to move directly on to 5, which is written submissions. There has been 5 written submissions, which have been attached to the agenda and provided to council for review. Moving on to 6, which will be public input. We will now seek public input. No one has pre-registered to speak. If you are watching the meeting live and wish to speak to the bylaw, please follow the instructions on the screen. If you wish to speak for or against the proposed bylaw, please raise your virtual hand by pressing *9 on your phone, and you will be put in the queue to speak. You will be identified by the last 3 digits of your phone number. And I am going to just pause for a moment and allow people to call in if they wish. So we're just going to give it a moment here. And I realize for council and for people watching online, this feels like a long time, but it does take a couple moments to actually pick up your phone and dial the number and then hit the meeting ID number and the password. So I am going to pause and just allow that to happen. So I'm going to give it about another minute where we're just waiting. Oh, and I see Mr. Mueller has his hand up. Mr. Mueller, did you want to speak while we're waiting?
Yeah, I just thought, thank you very much, Mayor Martin. While we're waiting, I should advise that we do have the developer and proponents in the waiting room. If there are any questions from the public, and he's accompanied by his architect and other support staff to answer any questions that the public may have in requesting it. I believe you also noted it, but we did receive five response to the public notice. 2 were in support and 3 were against. Thank you.
Thank you. I am just keeping a watch on my time, so I will call for a second time in a moment here. Okay, I will now call a second time. Again, if you are watching the meeting live and wish to speak to the bylaw, please follow the instructions that are on the screen presently. If you would like to speak for or against the proposed bylaw, please raise your virtual hand by pressing *9 on your phone. And we are going to wait another moment, or another minute or so, before I call a third. Again, if you are listening online, the number is on screen that you can please call 1-855-703-8985 and follow the prompts. I almost feel like a radio host filling time. Okay, we are done with the second, so I will call for a third and final time. Again, this is a reminder that if you are watching the meeting live and wish to speak to the bylaw, please follow the instructions on the screen. We will wait 2 more minutes to ensure that you have time to reach us. So it's actually 5:37 presently, and I'm going to actually give it 3 minutes. So I'm going to wait for 5:40 to give people an opportunity to call in. So you have 3 minutes. If you would like to speak for or against the proposed bylaw, please raise your virtual hand by pressing *9 on your phone. Once again, if you're just logging in presently, it is a reminder that if you are watching at home and wish to speak, please follow the prompts on the number. The number is 1-855-703-8985. And then our meeting number and password is on the screen for you. Council is going to wait 1 more minute just to allow any people who may wish to speak to this. Okay, seeing that nobody has called in, I'm going to, being that there is no further input, I will entertain a motion to adjourn the public hearing. You have a motion, please. Thank you. Moved by Councillor Kobayashi. I will call the question. All those, any in opposition, please raise, excuse me, I'm going to raise everybody's hands. Any in opposition, please raise your hand. Seeing none, the meeting is adjourned. We will see everybody at 6:30. Thanks, everybody.